Alright, let's draw this picture together. Hugo is standing on top of the St. Louis Gateway Arch, which I've never been there. It would be fun to go. There's my archway. Okay? And Hugo is on top. But what is he doing? He's looking down on the Mississippi River. So when he's looking out, he should be on a television show. He shoots lasers out of his eyes. Class, that's called the line of sight. Okay. And the angle of depression, so now he's looking down, is the first bank, so maybe that was more, that's ground. That's ground. That's water. Choppy waters. Very choppy, sharp waters. He's looking down at the closer bank at 45 degrees. The common mistake for the 45 degrees, although it coincidentally works on this problem, is that this angle is actually how many degrees? 45. Does that make sense? It's a coincidence because most of the time it's not 45, so this is the only one that actually works. And the angle of depression to the further one, to the farther bank, way over here. Let's see if I can use my colors now. So again, this angle of depression going down, that one is 18 degrees. The arch is 630 feet tall. Estimate the width of the river at that point. So from here to here, what is your length of your river? X. Okay, a couple of things to note. Let's make our picture a little bit better. Remember, 45 degrees was all the way down to here, right? Okay, this is what I want you to do first. Clarify any questions your partner has, and then I want you guys to divide that into two triangles. You guys have 3 minutes. Ready, set, go. Alright. Charlotte! Pick a triangle, small or big? Small? Alright, let me help you with the small. Do you see it? Alright. What angle do you know? Okay. Where is the 45 degrees? Inside or outside? If this is my line of sight, this is my angle of depression. Remember, it's just coincidental that if you find the complement, they're both 45 degree angles. Now, if you also chose, this was the complement. Raise your hand if you like using the complement. Okay, that's totally okay if you do it. The other one is alternate interior angles. Put your finger where the alternate interior angle is. Right here. Raise your hand if you put 45 degrees there. Parallel lines cut by a transversal. Parallel line to the transversal. Parallel line to the transversal. These are congruent. It just so happens this one is also 45. This makes this triangle very? Yes, easy because it's very? Bright? No, special. Special. Do you guys see why it's special? because it's a special right triangle. Charlotte, anything else you know? There's one more. One more. Shot clock. For Kobe. 8. Raise your hand if it's an angle. Raise your hand if it's a side. Yeah. We're calling it Y. Alright. Big triangle. Ruben. Let's see if I can get a bright red. Okay, here is the big triangle. Alright, Ruben. How can we label it?
On the left, 630 feet.
Yes, 630 feet.
And the angle's in the middle, 18 degrees.
Angle. Okay, where's the 18? Inside or outside?
Inside.
Is it inside the red triangle or outside the red triangle?
Inside.
Okay, look here. Here's you go. Looking down in life, that's 18 degrees. So that 18 is on the outside. Alright, Ruben, how do I get an angle on the inside of the triangle?
What do you mean?
I need some angles in there, right? Do you want to do the top angle or the bottom right?
Top.
Should I put 18 in there?
Yes.
He says put 18 in there. Thumbs up, thumbs down. If I put 18 in there, the angle might look like this. That would be probably about 18 angles. Remember, they form right angles. They're complementary. So 18 plus something equals 90. What's that number? 72. And the last one. There's one more. This side is going to be called X times Y or X plus Y, Ruben?
X plus Y.
Segment addition, X plus Y. Okay. There's my two triangles with your partner now. You need to solve for the length of the river. Question. Can you substitute Y for? Oh. Previously, we've been solving for Y. I know some of you already recognize Y variables super easily, but if we're just going through the steps like we did yesterday, you just pick any of these angles to start. Here's my starting angle. That's what I chose. You could tell them this one. I have the opposite and the adjacent. I have tangent of 45 degrees equals 630 over Y. To solve for the Y variable, just put it over 1. Cross multiply, 630 equals Y times tangent of 45. And if I divide both sides by tangent of 45, I get Y is equal to 630 over tangent of 45. Raise your hand if you got that. And if we do this side, let's just say we go off of the 72 degrees. I have the opposite over the adjacent. That is TOA, tangent of 72 degrees, is equal to x plus y over 630. Cross multiply. You're going to get x plus y equals 630 times tangent of 72. And then solve for y, I just need to subtract x. Yep. It's good? Yeah, it's going to look different until the very end. Y equals 630 times tangent of 72 minus x. Now, some of you guys are crying inside. I know why, but just keep going. All right. Now, once we have these, what do? We had substitute them to equal each other, right? So let's finish it up. 630 over tangent of 45. All over 630 tangent of 72 minus x. We're trying to solve for x. How do I get x by myself on this one? Now, some of you guys are already tempted to, which you can. It's not wrong if you evaluate. But I just wanted to show you algebraically where we're at.
Can't we just use it as 630?
Tangent of 45, yes, you are correct. It is 1. But I wanted to show people if they don't see why it's 1. I'm going to add x to both sides. So my x value is positive. X plus 630 over tangent of 45 equals 630 times tangent of 72. And then I can just subtract that. 630 over tangent of 45 from both sides. This will cancel, so you have x equals 630 tangent 72 minus 630 over tangent of 45 degrees. Let's put that in our calculator. I'm going to put that in parentheses, so I have 630 times tangent of 72, double parentheses. You can't see that, now you can see it. Minus parentheses 630 divided by tangent of 45. And you get the answer of 1,308, and we're supposed to round to the nearest. Does it tell us? 1,300. Say again? But no, it didn't tell us. And this is in feet. Raise your hand if you got that. Okay. Now, this probably applies a couple of principles for us. I know some of you guys had to wait 10 minutes. What type of triangle did I have? As you just said it, an isosceles right triangle. Across the angle tells you about the sides of the isosceles right triangle. So this is the same, this is the same. That means this side is congruent with this side. Y is equal to what number, class? 630. If we already knew that y was 630, we can have plugged it in here. See that? And just solve for x. And then you don't even have to do that side of the equation. But I went to go through these steps because these are the kind of steps we've been doing for the past couple of days. Also, some of you guys recognize that tangent of 45 is equal to 1. So really what this is just, if that's 1, and you factor out a 630, it's 630 times tangent of 72 minus 1. And you'll get that as your answer.